This is just my flask of hot water. It's not. That's why I told you.
When you have
barista
electricity,
exactly doesn't have to, you don't need excuses. This has a hot plate, but on assumption power is off, I have my water in what? In a flask. I can serve my coffee. So I get my hot water. I pour into my kettle. And passionately and confident. You know, passion makes you be confident. But if you panic and your boss just backs at you, hey, make us a V60, you're going to just even end up forgetting the V60. You understand? So this is my gooseneck kettle. Passionately, and you don't have to rush, and again, don't have to be so slow. Different equipment uses different time. Exactly.
To be very efficient.
So I close by what?
Your gooseneck kettle.
This is my coffee powder. So this is a V60. The grind sizes matter a lot. I don't know whether exactly preheating is so important in coffee. As a barista, they must be knowing that since coffee doesn't have to be cold and too hot.
So I like the consistency. Every barista who has come here has actually preheated.
Exactly, you have to preheat because you realize this thing is now cold. If I just pour my coffee there, all the cups, you understand? I can even first preheat this tool before using it.
I think it's actually one of the things we use here to test baristas. And the second one is when you're pouring, making your cup, you have to put it in a swirling motion.
You swirl it, you just pour like you're making tea. So this is preheating to make a glass a little bit warmer.
For those of you who are watching at home and following with us,
so this is a V60. They always have different filters. This one has its own filter, but sometimes there are those paper filters you can just depend exactly. So I talked about hygiene. Now you see this water has dropped. You must clean. You must be tidy all the time.
You have to make sure that your station is always clean.
Exactly. You don't have to. For poor hygiene, there's no excuse. Now, this is a weighing scale. Why do we have a weighing scale? We have to make sure we matter the brew ratio. So we are going now to the ratio. I put on my scale. I have to wait for it until it is 0. So I first stay off the weight of this equipment. So I come to my coffee powder. This is a V60. I don't know if these people who are watching can see.
Some of them actually have it in their homes. And they're doing it together with us.
Exactly.
And if you're out there, you're wondering, okay, where do I get
if they can see, these particles are not like powder, are not like flour. It's like table salt, all fine sand. So that is a V60. You have to be, since it has a filter, if you make powder, it will just go through. So you have to be having the knowledge about each equipment you're going to use. So what I'm doing is to measure the amount of coffee I'm going to use for this. So this is 14 grams. Let me say let me try to use 10. 10 grams.
So I think as you go on as a barista, sometimes you don't even need the scale. You just have
exactly it in your head. That's experience, but it comes with consistency.
With a lot of time.
Exactly.
True.
So this is 10.5.
So we have 10.5 grams inside there.
Okay, let's use 10.5. Okay, let me use 10. This is 10 grams.
So we have our 10 grams inside there.
Yes, we have our 10 grams. I can just do this to balance. Because I have to swirl. If I don't compact them together.
So now to our 10 grams of coffee,
Our 10 grams of coffee.
Water
exactly. Now, how do you know
need to know that ratio now?
How do you know the amount of water you're going to use? Every station sometimes have their ratio. Now you can report at work and they tell you here for V60 use a ratio of 1 to 13, 1 to 15, 1 to 16. What does that mean? If I put 10 grams of coffee and I'm brewing 1 cup and the ratio is 1 to 17, how much amount of water should I get? It means I should get that ratio. I multiply it by the quantity of the coffee powder. So me, I've used 10 grams of coffee. Meaning I'm going to use, okay, let me assume I'm using a ratio of 1 to 17. It means I'm going to use 170 grams. That will be the yield. Yeah. So it is the same water I put here.
So 170 ml of water.
Exactly. But this is an equipment that takes between 2 to 3 minutes. So my cup, approximately, on average, it will not exceed 3 minutes. So I start my pouring. I can use the first 1 minute to bloom my coffee. And the blooming, maybe I can say, since I'm going to get 170 grams of the yield, let me use the first 70
to bloom.
But that has to be in line with the time, in the duration.
Within that 3 minutes.
Exactly. So the way we pour matters a lot. You have to swirl so that every particle, as you're pouring, you also watch down. You understand? You also watch down. So these are 80.5, 81 grams. I didn't set that time, sorry. You'll be watching the time and the weight here. So this takes 2 to 3 minutes. So this is blooming, I wait. And as I watch here, I shouldn't exceed the minute. And then if I'm using the first minute to bloom, I have to watch.
Okay. So as we wait on our time, 2 to 3 minutes, you said you stay in Masaka. You worked in a restaurant in Masaka.
Yes.
And the coffee culture there is really not that good. I mean, people always take
it's the worst. and moreover, they produce the biggest quantity.
And they don't take it.
They don't take it.
So for you as a barista, you know, what are some of those things that you need to do, okay, to encourage people basically to take coffee outside Kampala? Because it's seen as a Kampala thing, and also, you know,
I'm going to answer that. Let me first. Now my minute is almost getting done, and I have 80 grams so far. It means I have a balance of how much, like 90.
90, yes.
Exactly. So I continue with my pouring. Swirling is so important.
Actually, if you come here as a barista, pour direct.
Exactly.
We'll question where you did your barista course from.
Why should you keep on watching? This is agitate. It's called agitating in the coffee language. You'll be watching the whole process because you may just pour and you exceed the what?
The limit.
The yield quantity you need. Meaning your coffee may be just tasteless. Exactly. It will just taste like normal tea. So now they're 160. It means I have to control the pouring. I just put drops.
So keep pouring.
Simple, passionately, confidently, and as you watch your time too. Because brew ratio and brewing time matter a lot in coffee. Exactly. The longer you take.
The thing about coffee is that it's very delicate.
Exactly. So I'm at my 170. And my time is, my brew time is 2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes.
Meaning even at 2 minutes I can serve my coffee. At 3 minutes I can serve my coffee, but not
exceeding.
Exactly. So my cup is now ready to serve.
Well, for those of you at home that have been following us,
before you even serve, you have to preheat the cups.
That is very important, because now if we don't preheat, the cups would have been the same as if we are not preheated. You know, the pot.
To all my fellow baristas, no need of panic. And I wish next time you can host me and I do a pour over height, because I'm sure
the people out
that's what most of them want to see. Exactly. That's where and in most cases, most people don't mind the quality too, because even the customers of coffee sometimes
do not know the quality.
Exactly. This is all hygiene. You have to be very tidy at your station. So this is my residue. I don't need it. I can put it here. Okay, just not to dirty your table. So this is my, I can swirl so that I compound the things together very well. And I'm ready to serve my cup. I don't know who's going to taste this. You
and we have to know who makes the best cup of coffee.
Exactly. You know, this is a big cup. Always the coffee cups are special in their own way. Now this is for black tea, all African tea. But this is like a mug. The coffee cups, because this yield of 170 grams, those are like 6 ounces. They are those coffee cups of a single spoon. Exactly. So baristas are good at hearing.
Well, Emma. Thank you very much. So, as we take a cup of coffee, like I asked you, as a barista, what can we do, you know, to take the coffee culture outside of Kampala? Because now in
outside
Masaka,
of Kampala,
people, you know, actually
exactly, it's not that easy because we believe by our you know, that thing of amaso gabaganda gali mungalo. So we believe by seeing. Of course, with the way I told you, I want to do the plantation, I want to do the labs, I want to do the mobilization. I will start by visiting certain hotels in my region purposely, and restaurants, and talking to them about the advantages of coffee. Inshallah.
Cool. That is very interesting.
Exactly.
If you've been with us on the show, this has been the Coffee Break on House of Talent Television. I've been with Paul Sally, who has brewed us a very good cup of coffee. And if you want to know more about coffee, if you want to learn more about coffee, this show is there for you every week. Make sure to catch us. Well, Paul, we'll toast off, you know, till the next time you come back. Like you said, the next time you come, you know.
I'll pour for them a tulip because I'm sure that's a cappuccino, a macchiato, a what I'll do for them. The
and I think very many people will be excited to actually see
and the way I've talked, I think they're eager to see. This guy is
so
they want to see what can I do.
What
exactly.
Can you do? So we'll
I'll challenge you.
We'll have to bring you back next time. Well, thank you for watching us on House of Talent Television. This has been the Coffee Break with me, Emmanuel Ate. Have a blessed day.